So we got a video here I wanted to react to. So, you know, Lily, she's the girl who said the N-word a few weeks ago. And she made a video about the Daily Wire. Not necessarily the Daily Wire, but conservatives in general. And I wanted to react to it and respond to it. This happened on June 24th, so I'm very late to this. But I wanted to react to this and give you guys my take on what she said. I really haven't seen this, but here we go. I'm going to play the clip now for you guys.
So it should be no surprise to you that my Twitter or my TikTok post about the nerds and the dorks in high school, that's the one that blew up, and that's the one that triggered so many people. That's why everybody on who's very like conservative or whatever hates my guts so much, because you're one of those you are one of those pathetic, lame and you're offended. You don't like it. Hey, guess what, you losers? Guess what? America is sick of this bullshit. We gotta start fighting fire with fire. All your nice little essays, all your nice Daily Wire milquetoast approach to politics has not helped us for obviously. That's why we're being controlled by this tiny minority of freaks. That's why we're being controlled by these people. I just watched the show with Brett Cooper, basically all over me. And you know why? She literally admitted it in the video. She was like, I'm a theater kid. That's why they don't like me. They don't like me because I'm right about you. Because you are one of those theater nerds, and just because you're like conservative now doesn't mean jack you don't like. You have a grudge, you have a chip on your shoulder, and it shows. And it shows. I'm doing more for free speech than any of these Daily Wire. These Daily Wire the most milquetoast conservative things. They don't get canceled for it because it's nothing controversial. They always play it safe, and then they can people like Candace Owens when they step barely out of line. Oh, because we can't do that. These kind of people are such hypocrites. These kind of people are so fake. They're the fake people that I've been screaming about. They're the fake people who act like they're fighting for our freedoms, and meanwhile, it's all just a business. It's all just about money, and they will not cross over a line. They're not actually out here fighting for you because they don't care. They're too busy trying to keep up this perfect little image and keep up this uncancelable act that they've got going, and they've got it perfected. They make so much money over there because they never step out of line. So good on you, Candace Owens. Good on you getting fired, because that showed that you actually have some backbone and you actually care about this fucking country. This is why people are coming for me, because I say it how it is. And I talk like how the people talk, because I'm one of the people. I'm not trying to make money off this. I made no money off this, by the way. But I actually do care about free speech in this country. And I've done more for free speech than any of those over at the Daily Wire have ever done in their entire career.
All right, so that was a lot. Okay, that was a lot to take in. So, where do I even start? Conservatives are like the theater kids. So, I don't think that was the problem with the video, for at least most people. And like some of the things I can get where she's coming from, like the milquetoast kind of like laid back conservative movement thing. I can kind of see where she's coming from, because a lot of conservative media groups don't like stepping out of line. They don't like going too far. Steven Crowder even made that complaint about the Daily Wire or whatever. But the problem with her, A, she swears all the time, which is just annoying, and it makes you look less intelligent, in my opinion. But besides that, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You've done more for the conservative movement than the Daily Wire has? I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think that's the case at all. Like, you've done more than, like, Charlie Kirk. Like, just, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And we don't really know why the Daily Wire fired Candace Owens. We don't really know. I don't even think Candace really knows either. But still, it's just like I don't really get what she's just like trying to say here. I don't really get like she doesn't make a lot of sense. Like I like what she's doing. I like that she's on the conservative side. I like that. She has good values, clearly, since she's a conservative. But I don't really like her approach. Her approach isn't the greatest. Cause like if I'm a liberal watching that video, you've learned nothing. And that's the problem. She's not teachable. Or she doesn't teach. I'm not saying she's not teachable. I'm saying that she's not educational. She's not making a valid point. She just insults. And saying that we need to go to war the same way that they are, like the liberals are, and we need to have the same approach because we haven't been winning the war. What are you talking about? Like, did you not? Are you not seeing the polls? Trump's clearly the more supported candidate. Conservatism is like starting to boom more in the public. Now there could be many reasons for that, but just this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't really get this. Like I said, I like her because like I like what she's doing. I like that she's a conservative. Like I said, I like that she speaks her mind. I'd rather somebody that speaks their mind than somebody who just kind of like walks around what they actually think. I like that about her. However, I just don't really care because like she's not really teaching anything. She's not being educational. She's not bringing up a point, which is the important thing. The important thing with politics is that you have to have a point. If you don't have a point, or you're not making a point, or you're not trying to teach and show why your side's better than their side, you're not going to really win a lot of people over. This whole stuff is just not going to work. Like I said, she said some things that are fine in that video, but yeah, no, that wasn't very great in my opinion. Just not a good take at all on her part.